Welcome to One and All. I am Dr. A.Mary Odilya TEENA, Assistant Professor, PG Department of Computer Applications, St.Joseph College, Cuddalore. Today's subject is Fundamentals of MS Office and the subject code is BB204A. So in this section, I am going to handle how to use formulas and functions in a Microsoft Excel. So Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet application. It is used to perform calculations. So now we'll see how to perform student mark list by using Excel formulas and functions. So Excel has more than hundreds of functions. So in this section, I am going to explain some of the most commonly used functions. Before going to use a function, we need some data. So this is a data for the student to prepare a mark list. So the first line is a title bar. Here the default name is book 1. So after saving this Excel book 1, the file name is renamed as book1.xls. XLS is the extension for the Excel. So each spreadsheet is called as a book. In book there are 3 sheets is available. So 3 sheets are default sheets. We can insert or delete a sheet also. And then home, insert, page layout, formulas, these are all called as what? Menus. And then calibri, size, bold, italic, underline, these are the formatting styles used in the Excel. We can change the styles which you want. Now, so look at the first value, that is register number. Shortly here I written as reg number. So this is called as what? Cell. In the workbook, each one is called as what? Cell. A cell is the intersection of rows and columns. So the cell address is denoted as column number, that is column and followed by row. The column is represented as A, B, C, D, etc. And the row is named as 1, 2, 3 and so on. So the first value, reg number, and the cell address is represented as A1 because each cell address is denoted as column name followed by row number. So the column name is A and the row number is 1. So A1 is the cell address for the data reg number, that is register number. So each one is called as a data. Each cell represented data. So in Excel, the cell address is very important to perform the calculations. So reg number, cell, the address is A1. Similarly, name is displayed in the cell address B1 and Tamil is displayed in the cell address C1. Likewise it goes on. And then here I entered 5 rows. Here I created 5 rows. So first row data are 1001 and the name is Sudha and the mark is 90, 89, 67, 89. So in the second row the register number is 1002 and the name is Malar and the marks are 88, 67, 45, 56. And the third row is register number is 1003 and the name is Raja and the marks are 34, 78, 23 and 50. And the fourth row is 1004 Leela 40, 34, 65, 55. And the fifth row is 1005 register number, the name is Kumar and the Tamil mark is 80, English mark is 67, Maths mark is 90 and the science mark is 71. So first we should enter the data. Now I entered the data for the student. So this is the next slide. So in this slide I am going to calculate the total of the subject. Here I entered 4 subject mark. So to find the total of the subject in the Excel, so sum function is used. So sum is the most important functions in Excel, which is used to calculate the total value, that is sum value. So select the cell which you want to find the total. So I selected the cell G2, the total, the cell which cell you want to display the result, that cell address is G2. So in the G2 cell I am going to calculate the sum by using the sum function. Sum within the bracket C2 colon F2. This is called as what? Range. C2 colon F2 is the range. So C2 is the first Tamil mark of the student Sudha. So the cell address is C2. So cell address C2 contains the value 90. And then colon F2. So up to F2. Up to F2 means the science mark. The first science mark, that is Sudha science mark is 89. So this is called as what? Range. From Tamil 90 to science 89. So there are 4 values. So these 4 values are summed and the output is displayed in the cell G2. Okay. So in this way we can find the sum of the values. So the range is very important. And then we can also use auto sum method also to find the sum of the values. So if you get the output for the cell G2, just click and drag the corner of the cell, you will get the output for the remaining rows also. So in this way we can easily find out the sum of the subjects in the Excel. Next function is average. So the formula for the average function is equal to average within the bracket C2 colon F2. So each and every formula in Excel start with equal sign. So equal sign, average is the function, and the range is C2 colon F2. That is from C2 value to F2 value, from Tamil to science. So these 4 subjects is used to find the average by using the function average. Then the next function is round. So round function is used to round the value. So here I am going to round the value of average. So the formula is equal to round the average value. The first average value is displayed in the cell H2. So H2 comma 0, which means it is rounded to 0. So 83.75 is rounded to 84. And suppose if you give H2 comma 1, then that value is rounded up to 1. So the output becomes 83.8. Okay. So in this way we can round up the value. So in the round method also divided into 2 ways, 2 types, round up and round down. Round up method is used to round up a value. Round down method is used to down a value. So these are the round functions used in this Excel, which is used to rounded a value. Then the next function is max. Max function is used to find the maximum value. So the formula equal to max C2 colon F2. So from the value C2 to F2, find out the which value is the maximum value. So here Tamil, the first row, the Tamil is 90, English is 89, Maths is 67, Science is again 89. So for these values, which one contains the highest value? Tamil contains the highest value. So that value 90 is displayed in the cell J2 because I am selecting the J2 cell for the output. So the output is displayed in the cell J2. Similarly, min function. Min function is used to find the minimum value for the range. So equal to min C2 colon F2. So within this range, this min function is used to find the minimum value. So in the first row, the minimum value is 67. So it is displayed in the cell K2. Then the next function is count. Count function is used to count the number of the items in the table. So here equal to the formula is equal to count within the bracket C2 colon F2. So from C2 to F2 there are 4 subjects. So the output is 4 is displayed in the cell. What is the cell address? L2. The next function is result function. Then the result function is used to find whether the student is pass or fail. So if condition is used to find if the student is pass or fail. So if is the one of the conditions used in this Excel which is used to find the student is pass or fail. So how to find the student is pass or fail? So each mark the student got above 40 in each mark, that student only pass, else the student becomes fail. So the condition is C2 greater than equal to 40. What is C2? The Tamil mark is 90. 90 is greater than equal to 40. Yes, the condition is true. If the condition is true, then it returns true. In the same way, D2 greater than equal to 40. What is the value of D2? 89. 89 is also greater than equal to 40. So the condition is true. Then again it check E2 is greater than equal to 40. What is E2? 67. 67 is greater than 40. Yes, condition is true. Then the next condition F2. F2 is greater than equal to 40. What is F2? 89 is F2. So 89 is also greater than 40. So the condition is true. So all these 4 conditions contains true value. Then the output pass is displayed in the cell M2. Suppose if any one of the value is below 40, then any one condition is fails, then the output is failed. See for example the third row. So the max mark, that is Raja max mark is 23, that is below 40. And similarly in the fourth row Leela English mark is 34, so that is also below 40. So if any one subject, if the students fails, then the output is fail. So in this way the result is calculated and is the logical operation is used for this formulas. Okay. Then the next method is mod value. So mod returns the remainder value. So the formula is equal to mod of G2 comma L2. So G2 comma L2, what is G2? Total, and what is L2? Count. So the total is divided by 4 and the mod value is what? 3. So in this way the mod value is calculated. Mod is the mod means remainder. So total 335 is, when you divide the total 335 by the count 4, so you will get the mod value, that is remainder value is 3. So similarly it will calculate for all the rows. Then the next function is power function. So the formula is equal to power C2 comma 2. So what is C2? My Tamil mark. So Tamil mark C2 comma 2, that is 90 comma 2, that is 90 square is represented represented in Excel by using the formula power. So power of C2 comma 2 means 90 square. 90 square is equal to 81,000. So 90 square which is equal to 8100. So 90 square, that is equal to 8100, that is displayed in the cell O2. So the power function is used in this way to find the power value of the given cell. For example, I am taking the C column. You can take any column to find the power value. So thank you for watching.